very, very good evening to all you lovely people who have joined me personally to raise this amazing collective energy, and also a very good evening to those who are going to be joining us via the recording. I was intrigued by the answers that came in when Leolin said, "What makes you happy?" I was intrigued. Let me tell you why. No one replied studying, analyzing, doing office work, accounting. No one replied to all of that. Why? We all do that, right? However much I may not like it, I still have to do some office work. Otherwise, my accountant would not be very happy with me. What did we reply? We replied coffee, baking, cookies, grandchildren, Netflix, very interesting, pets, traveling. Why did we choose all of this? Why do these things make us happy? Do you know that all of these activities and all of these things that we named are primarily influenced by the feminine energy? Everything that you put into your mouth, whether it is cookies or coffee, whether it's baking, whether it's being with your grandchildren, whether it's traveling, and yes, even Netflix. How do you think people get the inspiration for some of the most amazing series and movies that we enjoy on Netflix and other platforms? On what energy do you think all of this flows? It all flows on the feminine energy. And that is what we enjoy. That is what makes us happy. And I want you to bear this in mind very, very closely. When we use our masculine energy, which we have to, right? Whether you are a man or a woman, we all have feminine energy, we all have masculine energy, because we all have to live a well-rounded life. So when I'm sitting down and giving my accountant a list of the fees I have received, all the bills that I have paid through the month, when I am making sense of something, I'm trying to analyze a certain problem, I am using my masculine energy. When I am baking, when I am playing with my pet, when I'm enjoying myself at a dinner with loved ones, when I am traveling, which I absolutely adore, I am riding on the waves of the feminine energy. The masculine energy supports our everyday living. The feminine energy brings us joy. Health is the exclusive realm of the feminine energy. Exclusive. The masculine energy has absolutely no part to play in your good health or bad health. Whether it be emotional, whether it be mental, whether it be physical, whether it be psychological. And of course, spiritual health is only determined by feminine energy. Do you now realize why I wished to have this particular session? In this month, in the month of September, with the lunar energies so strong, then going into the autumn equinox, into the solar eclipse, and also going into a period where we in India celebrate the divine goddess. September is the time to have this session. It is the time for us to understand whether our feminine energy is at its peak, or is it sluggish, or is it dormant. When humanity was created, we rode only on the wave of the feminine energy. The masculine energy played its very rightful role in support. And then, as per the divine plan for our earth, things started shifting. The masculine energy came to the fore. And as the masculine energy pushed back the feminine energy, as it was divinely planned, the man, the gender, that's who I'm talking about, the man became more prominent. This was not strictly a part of the blueprint plan. The blueprint plan always knew that there was a probability that this would take place. It was not in the plan. The plan was that humanity would evolve first through the feminine energy, then would go into the masculine energy experience, and then would return to the feminine energy experience. You might wonder, but why would we want to go into the masculine energy experience? The human race is the only race. Let me be very clear with this. The human race, and when I say human, guys, I am including our beautiful fish and birds and animals and reptiles and insects and everything as the human race. So if you want to call it the living race on earth, I call it the human race. The human race is the only race in the entire universe, and yes, there are many, many other races that has this kind of matter form. We are formed of matter, and matter means water, fire, air, earth, ether. We are formed of matter. For us to live on earth, for us to live grounded, we need to access the masculine energy. The masculine energy keeps us grounded on earth. The feminine energy helps us to evolve, helps us to reach the higher realms, helps us to intuit, helps us to awaken our psychic abilities. So we are a beautiful blend of the masculine and the feminine. And the divine plan was extremely clear. Let all of living race experience their matter reality. Let them have a full experience of themselves as matter, because that is so important to them. They have left a realm of pure energy and they have entered a realm of pure matter. They have entered a realm of three-dimensionality. So they have to experience their matter body. And so for a very long time, they must have the masculine energy in the forefront, with the feminine energy giving support to the masculine energy. This plan took place exactly as was divinely ordained. But what was not ordained, but what the divine knew may happen, did in fact take place. Because the masculine energy surged into the forefront, the male gender became very strong, very controlling, and very dominating. And the male gender, the male of the species, of every species, began to take control of life. And when the male species began to take control, they pushed back the holders of the feminine energy, which is the human feminine form, which is the animal feminine form, the bird feminine form. They pushed the feminine form way into the background, saying, "This is where you are. This is where you shall remain. We are the rulers of the world, not you." So women were just pushed back in the background. They were treated badly because the men wanted to dominate. Then the circle turned again. And now we are coming to the end of one human cycle. We are now coming to the end of one living cycle. This living cycle will come to an end in 26-27. We are very, very close to that end of one living cycle. Please do not let anyone scare the living hell out of you by telling you that Earth is going to come to an end. It is not, right? It is not. Earth is very much alive and very active, and she's going to continue to remain so. What is going to happen is that there is going to be a huge energy shift, which has already begun. The energy shift began in 2020, and it has slowly but surely been gaining impetus. And what is this energy shift? As I said, the circle turned, and the feminine energy is now slowly finding its way back into the forefront, which is its rightful place. We are all spiritual beings having a human experience. The human experience comes through the masculine energy. The spiritual beings ride upon the wave of the feminine energy. When we are spiritual beings having a human experience, our strongest innate soul essence is the feminine energy. That is the divine core, whether you're a man or a woman. Whatever you identify with, your divine soul essence is the feminine energy, is the divine feminine energy. This shift is a most wonderful shift that is taking place, but it is a shift that is bringing in a lot of turbulence. The masculine energy is feeling exceedingly threatened. And when anything feels threatened, domination, control, power, violence, abuse rises up to the fore. And we are seeing it all around us in every part of the world. You can see how much the masculine energy is threatened by the separation that we see in so many countries, by the polarization that we see in so many countries. You can see it in politics, you can see it in social life, you can see it in family situations. The man is trying to take control. The man is ensuring that the woman does not get her power back. But the divine shift has begun. Nothing that the male species can do or will do will stop the shift. The feminine is very strongly moving, and she is already here in the forefront. The goddess energy has already risen. She is present in the matrix of the earth. She is waiting for one thing and one thing alone. She is waiting for you to take her into your matrix. She is waiting for you to awaken your feminine energy in your matrix. And that is why the matrix of the earth is also changing. The old matrix of the earth that was supported and that was activated by the male energy, by the masculine energy, is shifting, has in fact already shifted. Earth's matrix is now a crystalline matrix, and the crystalline matrix can only be fueled by feminine energy. This second shift that we are experiencing on earth, though not many people know about it, which I am joyous to share with as many who can hear me, this second shift has also already taken place. The first shift, the feminine energy coming into the forefront. The second shift, the crystalline matrix, now active, radiant, and luminous. You and I have to now allow our matrix to shift. We have to allow our energy network to move from the masculine to the feminine. We have to allow our matrix to become crystalline. And the one step that can never be ignored if you want to make this shift is to awaken the inner feminine. The more of the collective that awakens this feminine energy, the quicker shall be the shift. Don't be distracted by the turmoil and turbulence in the world, and maybe even in your own homes and in your own lives. When shifts that are this big take place, turmoil and turbulence becomes a part and parcel of the shift, not because the universe wants to give us grief, but because we resist the change. If we didn't resist the change, I can promise you it would be such a seamless process. The shift that was first made when the feminine moved back, allowing the masculine to move in front, was an extremely seamless shift. There was no resistance from the feminine energy. The feminine energy that is so strongly always connected to the divine source was absolutely aware of the divine plan and knew that this first shift was very much required by the earth and the race on earth. So there was a very seamless and smooth shift. This time there is resistance from the masculine energy. And so when there is resistance from the masculine energy, there is turmoil and there is turbulence, but the shift cannot and will not be stopped. That is out of the question. By the time we are into 27, 28, the shift will be almost complete. Going into 2030 to 2031, it will be entirely complete, and the feminine energy will rule as the monarch energy once again. And that is when earth shall come back to abundance, to unconditional love, to free flowing energy, to acceptance, to tolerance, to friendship, to oneness. What we are experiencing in our country today, in our world today, shall be a thing of the past. You can play your part in this shift. The more quickly we all awaken to the feminine energy within us, the more quickly can this shift take place. The more powerfully can this shift take place. Today we are going to work with our chakras. Why are we working with our chakras when we want to awaken the feminine energy? The feminine energy reaches us through the crown chakra. The feminine energy is an energy of pure potential. There is potential of love, potential for creativity, potential for intuition, potential for imagination, potential for evolution, potential for fun, potential for intimacy. You name it. Anything that brings you joy is held within the feminine energy. This energy of pure potential enters through your crown chakra. Today, I am going to take you through an exercise just for this purpose. I want to give you an extremely easy practice that I have worked with it myself. This is a simple practice. I would like you to do this initially. For the first 3 to 4 weeks, I'd like you to do this practice every day, once a day. And after that, I'd like you to do this practice once in 7 days. And after a few months, you can do it once in a fortnight. But keep it going once in a fortnight, or sometimes if you're very busy, once a month. Keep that feminine energy active and pulsating and throbbing within you. Today we are going to awaken her in a huge surge. Every single karmic template that you have accumulated over incarnations is present in your chakras. Work on your karmic templates, but it is not as difficult as you think it to be. The answer lies within you. All the answers lie within you. All the templates lie within you. Do you know, beloved ones, a large part of your karmic templates have been created due to the fact that we have been conditioned to live as per the masculine energy. Did you know that fact? When we live as per the masculine energy, the feminine energy that we all carry within us gets corrupted. Does your computer work if there is something that is corrupted in it? It won't. Files won't open. You won't be able to access everything. That's exactly what happens with this lovely divine computer. Things don't open. You can't access everything that you have a right to access. So today, let's joyously work with the feminine energy. For those who have done a little bit of EFT, whether you've done it with me or you've done it with others, we are going to use a few of the EFT points that Jade Fire has guided me to use. EFT is Emotional Freedom Technique. What this concept of healing is very simple. There are meridians running through our energy system, just as we have veins and arteries running through our physical body. Meridians run through our energy body. And just as certain veins and arteries cross each other from time to time, creating a network within us, these meridians also cross each other, creating this beautiful energy network, which we would like to transform into a crystalline network that can easily live, breathe, and fuel itself with feminine energy. Now, there are certain points in the physical body where these meridians meet. These points are used very, very commonly in Chinese traditional medicine. They are used in Ayurveda. They are used in acupuncture. They are used in acupressure. So these meridian points are well known to those who work with energy. We are not using all the meridian points because we don't need to, so that you can know where they are. And please do work along with me. Don't just listen to me when I go into the practice. I want you to work with me. I would like the feminine energy to awaken and surge within us as a collective here and now. That is my divine intention, and so it is, and so it is, and so it is. So the first point we shall be tapping is the eyebrow point. It is here, technically it is here, but JF has always made me tap here. He says take 3 fingers and tap all over here, where 1 finger is here and the rest are here. The reason he says you do this is when you tap, you not only tap this meridian point, you also tap the third eye chakra. You awaken that chakra and say, receive, receive, receive. So we are going to start all the rounds, and there are many rounds. Don't worry about that. Easy rounds. But all rounds will start from here. So when I say eyebrow point, this is where you will tap, right? Then comes the side of eye. Can you see this? Let me take out my glasses so you can see it. Here. Here. Okay? Side of the eye. Because meridians run on both sides of our body. Now, because I wear spectacles, if you also wear spectacles, I find it much easier to rub the point. So you can rub all the points if you want. You can tap all the points if you want. You can tap a few. You can rub a few like I do. So this is the side of the eye where I generally rub the point because my specs come in the way. Then the third point is under the eye, here, right? Now this is a very sensitive area of the eye, so please be very careful not to harm your eye in any way. Remember that whether you are rubbing or tapping, make it all very light. Here I also rub, right? I also rub. You can tap, you can rub, whatever you want. The next point is under the nose. Can you feel a little bit of a dent just under the nose? Yes, that's the point we are looking for. You can tap that, you can rub that, as you are comfortable. Then we come to under the chin, here. So that's where you rub or you tap. The next are the collarbones, right? The beginning of the collarbone. I always prefer to rub. I'm more comfortable rubbing most of the points rather than tapping. You do whatever is comfortable for you. So that's the collarbone point. Then comes the under the arm point. Put your hands up. This is my armpit. Place your hand here, and where your small finger is, yes, this is the armpit. Put your hand here. Wherever the small finger ends, you got that? That's the point. If you press that point, you're very likely going to feel a sharp pain, because this meridian for most of us remains blocked. So that's the point we will rub or we will tap, and that's exactly the point we will do on the other side, right? You can rub or you can tap, okay? And we will end with the top of the head, which is the crown chakra, right? We will start the round by waking up the energy body. The energy body is so used to being asleep because we're all the time using our intellect. We're not using our energy body as much as we should. So it's so used to sleeping, we have to wake it up. And how do we wake it up? By tapping this point. It's known as the karate chop point. So you tap this point this way and this way. Right? I will be doing every one with you. So you can have your eyes open and look at me. Once you have the points really well learned, you can shut your eyes and do the rest of the exercise. Entirely up to you. We are going to start with the root chakra, of course. Now, what stops the feminine energy from flowing into the root chakra? All our fears, our survival issues, issues with our body. I am fat, I am thin, I am fair, I am dark, I am short, I am tall. Huge number of issues, body issues that we have. Those people who are obsessed by fitness, not healthily following fitness, obsessed by fitness, actually have a lot of body issues. So that blocks the root chakra. Self-worth and self-esteem issues block the root chakra. When our sacral chakra is blocked, when we are scared of intimacy, when we are scared of sex, when we think that sex is something bad or something dirty, women who are even uneasy talking about their menstrual cycles, all of these issues come from a sacral chakra that is not functioning well. And when the sacral chakra doesn't function well, the feminine energy cannot rise. When the sacral chakra is not functioning well, there is no imagination, there is no intuition, emotions don't flow. The solar plexus, when there is a lot of rigidity, very obstinacy, stubbornness, I will not change, I will not listen to you, I will do only what I want. If there is abuse, if there is violence, if there is rage, if there is domination, all of these are where you see the solar plexus is not functioning well and the feminine energy cannot awaken. So then we come to the heart chakra. The heart chakra is one that is not forgiving. If you cannot forgive, your heart chakra cannot expand and receive the feminine energy. If you play the victim card, oh, poor me, this has happened to me and that has happened to me, your heart chakra cannot expand. Those who are emotionally manipulative, who resort to emotional blackmail, who are cruel, they will deliberately do things or say things deliberately in order to hurt other people. This shows that their heart chakra will not be able to receive the feminine energy. So all these chakras need to be healed, need to be cleansed a little before the feminine energy can rise. The throat chakra is not working well if you are scared to speak up, if you're scared to express yourself, or when you do speak up, you are harsh, you are brash, you are uncouth, you are abusive, your words are hurting other people. If all of this is happening, if you are judgmental, it is your throat chakra that requires to expand, because the judgment comes from the throat and the third eye chakra. The third eye chakra, when it just doesn't believe in psychic abilities, and it says all of this is rubbish, and only what I can see and what I can touch and what I can feel is real. When that attitude happens, when belief systems are isolating people from you, you are bad, you are good, this is nice, this is ugly, these kind of belief systems come from a third eye chakra that is not expanded. Feminine energy cannot flow. And of course, when any one of the chakras, even one, if even one of the chakras is not expanded, the crown chakra will not open and will not receive the divine energies. That is something we have to learn. We may do a lot of meditation, we may do a lot of prayer, but if one of your chakras, even one of your chakras is not expanded, the crown chakra will not open and will not receive the feminine energy. So today, in this practice, we are going to kill two birds with one stone. Sorry, birds, I don't really mean to kill you. We are going to cleanse and we are going to expand. So, are you all ready? Absolutely. If any one of you wants to have some water before we start, please hydrate yourself. The feminine energy flows beautifully on the water element. And of course, you can keep water close by to you, and even through the practice, you can keep sipping. Okay, so let's start. So we start with the root chakra. To cleanse and expand the root chakra, we start with the karate chop. Even though a part of me feels unsafe and disconnected, I deeply love and accept myself. Repeat after me. Even though a part of me feels unsafe and disconnected, I deeply love and accept myself. Now we go to the eyebrow point. I'm sorry for all the fear and insecurity that I have carried. Thank you for holding me steady always. We go to the side of the eyes. Please forgive me for not trusting life to hold me. Please forgive me for not trusting life to hold me. Thank you for my body. I release my survival stress. Thank you, my body. I release my survival stress. Let's go to the under eye point. Thank you for showing me the insecurity that lives within me. Thank you for showing me the insecurity that lives within me. I love you, my body. I feel safe. I love you, my body. I feel safe. Can you see one statement clears, the other statement expands? Let's go to the under the nose point. I love you even as I doubt. I love you even as I doubt. I love you. I am supported in all ways. I love you. I am supported in all ways. Go to the chin point. I am sorry for the survival fears that are stored in my cells. I am sorry for the survival fears that are stored in my cells. Thank you for the strength and stability. Thank you for the strength and stability. Collarbone, please forgive me for doubting my right to exist. Please forgive me for doubting my right to exist. I love you. I trust that life shall always take care of me. I love you. I trust that life shall always take care of me. Under the arm, thank you for grounding me even when I resisted. Thank you for grounding me even when I resisted. Change the arm. Thank you for the strength that has kept me alive. Thank you for the strength that has kept me alive. Top of the head, I love you. I let go of danger and mistrust. I love you. I let go of danger and mistrust. I love you. I am secure and grounded. I love you. I am secure and grounded. Now bring your hands down gently upon your lap. Close your eyes and focus upon the root chakra. Breathe into your root chakra, giving it the permission to release and expand. Very clearly, give it the permission. I give you permission to release and expand. I welcome the awakened feminine energy. My roots are strong. My foundation is safe. I walk on earth with trust. My roots are strong. My foundation is safe. I walk on earth with trust. Breathe deeply into your root chakra. Say a deep thank you to your root chakra for releasing and expanding. A deep thank you to your root chakra. Before we move to the sacral chakra, once again we start with the karate chop. Even though I have felt shame and blocked my own flow, I deeply love and accept myself. Next, change hands. Even though I have felt shame and blocked my own flow, I deeply love and accept myself. We now go to the eyebrow points. I am sorry for the shame I have carried. I am sorry for the shame I have carried. Thank you for reminding me that feeling is healing. Thank you for reminding me that feeling is healing. Side of the eye points. Please forgive me for rejecting my desires and emotions. Please forgive me for rejecting my desires and emotions. I love you. I welcome pleasure into my life. I love you. I welcome pleasure into my life. Under eye point, thank you for showing me that I have been suppressing my feelings. Thank you for showing me that I have been suppressing my feelings. Thank you for the sacred creativity that shines through me. Thank you for the sacred creativity that shines through me. Under the nose point, I love you. I release all guilt. I love you. I release all guilt. I love you. I honor my emotions and creative flow. I love you. I honor my emotions and creative flow. Chin point. I am sorry for suppressing my creativity and pleasure. I am sorry for suppressing my creativity and pleasure. Thank you for the passion and vitality. Thank you for the passion and vitality. Collarbone. Please forgive me for believing I must hide who I am. Please forgive me for believing I must hide who I am. I love you. I flow with ease and grace. I love you. I flow with ease and grace. Underarm point. Thank you for still flowing beneath the blocks. Thank you for still flowing beneath the blocks. Next arm. Thank you for the sacred river of life that runs through me. Thank you for the sacred river of life that runs through me. Top of the head. I love you. I allow healing energy to flow. I love you. I allow the healing energy to flow. I love you. I allow joy to flow. I love you. I allow joy to flow. Your palms resting gently upon your lap. Focus upon your sacral chakra. If you want, you can place your palms gently upon your sacral chakra, which is the lower belly, the womb region. Give your sacral chakra full permission to release and expand. Breathe into your sacral chakra and give it full permission to release and expand. My emotions flow, my creativity blossoms. I celebrate my sacred joy. My emotions flow, my creativity blossoms. I celebrate my sacred joy. Thank your sacral chakra for releasing and expanding. Be in deep gratitude to your sacral chakra. And let's now move to release the solar plexus chakra from whatever is stopping it from expanding so that it can expand fully. The solar plexus is the seat of our divine power. If you want to feel empowered, if you want to feel confident, if you want to be motivated, your solar plexus has to be expanded. If you want to give up on rigidity, if you want to give up on control issues and domination, if you want to become gentler, milder, more compassionate, you need to give your solar plexus the opportunity to expand. So let's go to the karate chop point. Even though I've given away my power, I deeply love and accept myself. Please remember, bullying, tyranny, and domination is as much a sign of giving away your power as timidity, submissiveness, and meekness. Even though, next hand please, even though I've given away my power, I deeply love and accept myself. Let's go to the eyebrow point. I am sorry for believing that I am powerless. I am sorry for believing that I am powerless. Thank you. I stand tall in my power. Thank you. I stand tall in my power. Go to the side of the eyes point. Please forgive me for betraying my strength. Please forgive me for betraying my strength. I love you. I radiate confidence. I love you. I radiate confidence. Under eye point. Thank you for showing me the anger and the shame that I am carrying. Thank you for showing me the anger and the shame that I am carrying. Thank you for the inner strength that guides me. Thank you for the inner strength that guides me. Under the nose point, I love you even as I shrink in fear. I love you even as I shrink in fear. I love you. I act with courage and clarity. I love you. I act with courage and clarity. Chin point. I am sorry for the anger and the self-doubt that I have held on to. I am sorry for the anger and self-doubt that I have held on to. Thank you for the sacred fire that gives me divine power. Thank you for the sacred fire that gives me divine power. Collarbone, please forgive me for shrinking my true light. Please forgive me for shrinking my true light. I love you. I shine brightly. I love you. I shine brightly. Under the arm point, thank you for releasing the victimhood. Thank you for releasing the victimhood. Next arm, thank you for empowering me to live authentically. Thank you for empowering me to live authentically. Top of the head point, I love you. Even when I feel weak, I shine with radiant strength. I love you. Even when I feel weak, I shine with radiant strength. I love you. I am radiant and strong. I love you. I am radiant and strong. You can place your hands upon your lap, or you can gently fold them over your solar plexus, whatever you wish. Breathe into your solar plexus. Gently breathe into your solar plexus. Give your solar plexus the permission to release and expand. Give your solar plexus the permission to release and expand. My fire is steady. My will is aligned. I radiate with inner strength. My fire is steady. My will is aligned. I radiate with inner strength. Express deep gratitude to your solar plexus as it allows the awakened feminine to flow. It empowers you. All the power that you had lost, which was revealed in your bullying and tyranny, which was revealed in your timidity and meekness, that power shall return to you. Deep gratitude to the solar plexus. Now we go to the heart chakra. Karate chop point. Even though my heart has known pain, I deeply love and accept myself. Even though my heart has known pain, I deeply love and accept myself. Next hand. Even though my heart has known pain, I deeply love and accept myself. Even though my heart has known pain, I deeply love and accept myself. Let's go to the eyebrow point. I am sorry for carrying grief. I am sorry for carrying grief. Thank you. I expand with love. Thank you. I expand with love. Side of the eyes. Please forgive me for closing myself to love. Please forgive me for closing myself to love. I love you. I receive and give love freely. I love you. I receive and give love freely. Under eye points. Thank you for beating even through the pain. Thank you for beating even through the pain. Thank you for the compassion that flows through me and to me. Thank you for the compassion that flows through me and to me. Under the nose point, I love you even though I have suffered heartbreak. I love you even though I have suffered heartbreak. I love you. I forgive myself and others. I love you. I forgive myself and others. Chin point. I am sorry for the walls that I have built. I am sorry for the walls that I have built. Thank you for the divine love within me. Thank you for the divine love within me. Collarbone point. Please forgive me for withholding love from myself. Please forgive me for withholding love from myself. I love you. I am healing. I love you. I am healing. Under the arm point. Thank you for the endless capacity to heal. Thank you for the endless capacity to heal. Next point. Thank you for the sanctuary of peace. Thank you for the sanctuary of peace. Top of the head point. I love you. I release old hurt. I love you. I release old hurt. I love you. I radiate love to the world. I love you. I radiate love to the world. Now focus upon the heart chakra. If you wish, you may place your hands gently upon the heart chakra, or you may have them gently upon your lap. Breathe into the heart chakra. Give your heart chakra the permission to release and expand. Gently but firmly give it the permission to release and expand, to awaken the feminine energy. Breathe into the heart chakra. My heart is open. My love flows freely. I live in compassion and unity. My heart is open. My love flows freely. I live in compassion and unity. We now come to the throat chakra. Karate chop point. Even though I silenced myself, I deeply love and accept myself. Even though I silenced myself, I deeply love and accept myself. Next hand, even though I silenced myself, I deeply love and accept myself. Eyebrow point. I'm sorry for all the words that I have swallowed. I'm sorry for all the words that I have swallowed. Thank you. My voice is clear and strong. Thank you. My voice is clear and strong. Side of the eye. Please forgive me for hiding my truth. Please forgive me for hiding my truth. I love you. I speak with confidence. I love you. I speak with confidence. Under the eye point. Thank you for carrying unspoken truths. Thank you for carrying unspoken truths. Thank you for expression flowing with ease. Thank you for the expression flowing with ease. Under the nose point, I love you. I release silence. I love you. I release silence. I love you. I honor the truth in every word I speak. I love you. I honor the truth in every word that I speak. Chin point. I am sorry for silencing my creativity. I am sorry for silencing my creativity. Thank you for creative expression. Thank you for creative expression. Collarbone. Please forgive me for fearing judgment. Please forgive me for fearing judgment. I love you. I am heard. I love you. I am heard. Under the arm points. Thank you for holding my voice safe until now. Thank you for holding my voice safe until now. Thank you for aligning words with my heart. Thank you for aligning words with my heart. Under the arm, next arm. Thank you for holding my voice safe until now. Thank you for aligning words with my heart. Top of the head. I love you. I let go of the fear of expression. I love you. I let go of the fear of expression. I love you. I speak truth with love. I love you. I speak truth with love. You may gently cradle your throat chakra, or you may leave your hands gently upon your lap, whatever is more comfortable for you. Breathe into your throat chakra. Breathe deeply into your throat chakra and give your throat chakra full permission to release and expand. Release and expand. My voice is free. My truth is strong. I express myself with love and clarity. My voice is free. My truth is strong. I express myself with love and clarity. Moving now to the important third eye chakra. The third eye, that is the holder of divine wisdom, that receives the energy of divine mind. Karate chop point. Even though I doubted my inner wisdom, I deeply love and accept myself. Change the hand. Even though I doubted my inner wisdom, I deeply love and accept myself. Eyebrow point. I'm sorry for doubting my intuition. I'm sorry for doubting my intuition. Thank you. I see clearly with inner vision. Thank you. I see clearly with inner vision. Side of the eye. Please forgive me for clouding my vision with fear. Please forgive me for clouding my vision with fear. I love you. I trust my insight. I love you. I trust my insight. Under the eye points. Thank you for guiding me even when I didn't listen. Thank you for guiding me even when I didn't listen. Thank you for the wisdom that flows within. Thank you for the wisdom that flows within. Under the nose point, I love you. I release illusions. I love you. I release illusions. I love you. I honor my inner guidance. I love you. I honor my inner guidance. Chin point. I'm sorry for closing my mind to higher insight. I'm sorry for closing my mind to higher insight. Thank you for the dreams and visions. Thank you for the dreams and visions. Collarbone. Please forgive me for choosing illusion over clarity. Please forgive me for choosing illusion over clarity. I love you. I open myself to higher wisdom. I love you. I open myself to higher wisdom. Under the arm points. Thank you for truth shining through confusion. Thank you for truth shining through confusion. Next arm. Thank you for sharpening my intuition. Thank you for sharpening my intuition. Top of the head, I love you. I let go of inner blindness. I love you. I let go of inner blindness. I love you. I am guided with clarity. I love you. I am guided with clarity. You can gently place your hands upon your third eye chakra or upon your lap as it is comfortable for you. As you breathe in and out, place your focus upon the third eye chakra and give it full permission to release and expand. Give it full permission to release and expand. Feel the pulsation in your third eye chakra. My inner sight is clear. My wisdom is strong. I trust the guidance within. My inner sight is clear. My wisdom is strong. I trust the guidance within. And the last chakra, but the most important of them all, the crown chakra, that receives the feminine energy from the divine goddess, the crown chakra that will not expand if even one chakra has not expanded enough. Karate chop point. Even though I felt disconnected from the divine, I deeply love and accept myself. Even though I felt disconnected from the divine, I deeply love and accept myself. Next hand. Even though I felt disconnected from the divine, I deeply love and accept myself. Even though I felt disconnected from the divine, I deeply love and accept myself. Eyebrow point. I'm sorry for forgetting that I am one with Source. I am sorry for forgetting that I am one with Source. Thank you. I am one with divine light. Thank you. I am one with divine light. Side of the eye. Please forgive me for losing faith. Please forgive me for losing faith. I love you. I open myself to Source. I love you. I open myself to Source. Under the eye point. Thank you for holding my spirit safe always. Thank you for holding my spirit safe always. Thank you for pouring wisdom into me. Thank you for pouring wisdom into me. Under the nose point, I love you. I release disconnection. I love you. I release disconnection. I love you. I am aligned with spirit. I love you. I am aligned with spirit. Chin point. I am sorry for doubting the sacred connection within me. I am sorry for doubting the sacred connection within me. Thank you for higher guidance and faith. Thank you for higher guidance and faith. Collarbone point. Please forgive me for resisting higher guidance. Please forgive me for resisting higher guidance. I love you. I am a channel of light. I love you. I am a channel of light. Under the arm point. Thank you for keeping me connected despite fear. Thank you for keeping me connected despite fear. Next arm. Thank you for unity with all creation. Thank you for unity with all creation. Top of the head. I love you. I let go of isolation. I love you. I let go of isolation. I love you. I live in divine presence. I love you. I live in divine presence. Focus upon your crown chakra. There is no need to give permission to your crown chakra. The crown chakra opens exactly at the moment when it knows that expansion can now bring in the awakened feminine energy. My crown is open. I am light. I live in union with the divine. My crown is open. I am light. I live in union with the divine. To close the practice, let us place our hands upon our heart and say the 4 statements of Ho'oponopono. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Visualize all your chakras healthy and radiant. Join your hands in Namaste and bow to yourself and to your higher self and to the Divine One for facilitating this practice.